Brain health. Brain health, Steve Cain.
Probably asking yourselves, why did I do that? Perhaps it was, A, I just wanted to show off. Perhaps it was B, to get your attention. C, to illustrate the point I'll later be making. Or D, all of the above. I think we all clearly know the answer here is obviously A, I just want to show off. Ladies and gentlemen, it makes sense that a software engineer needs the most powerful computer to be good at what they do. They need a computer that can download and interpret data very quickly. They need a computer that can store massive amounts of information, and they need a computer that's not going to automatically shut down when you need it the most. We are all the engineers of our own lives. The same principle applies to us. If we want to lead a successful life, if we want to accomplish all the things that really matter to us, and we want to have a lot of fun along the way, in this very limited time that we have, that we're going to need the most powerful brain possible to give us the best chance of making this happen. The good news is that this is really quite simple to do. If you want the best brain possible, all you have to do is go back into time. So like two parents with very high IQs, have them mate, and remake you. It's that simple. That's all you have to do. Obviously, there's nothing we can do about how genetically gifted our brains are, but there is so much that can be done through our lifestyle to enhance the functioning of our brains. One of my favorite studies, done on over 5,800 students, found that 24% of variances in academic performance was attributed directly to diet and exercise. These students who eat right and exercise regularly have already accounted for a quarter of the things they can do to give themselves a competitive edge in the academic world. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. There is so much more that can be done to enhance the functioning of our brain. Sleeping right, having fun, doing things outside your comfort zone, and deep breathing all play essential roles into our brain health. There's also one particular subcategory underneath exercise that is worth mentioning a bit more. Not all forms of motion are created equal in terms of their impact on the brain. Dynamic motion, activities which challenge our balance, which force us into new positions, and challenge our brain to learn to coordinate new movement patterns, stimulates brain growth in a much, much more compelling manner. Specifically, in the cerebellum, the part of your brain located in the back part of your skull. And I personally experienced these benefits when I made this a part of my training. Previously, I spent years in the gym lifting the heaviest weights that I could because I thought it was making me a stronger person, but it wasn't. It wasn't until I let go of those weights and I started to do the things that I wasn't as good at, the things that were outside my comfort zone. Yoga, dancing, Tai Chi, just going to the park and spinning around for an hour. Just doing those things, they grew my brain. And when I did this in conjunction with all the other things that facilitate a healthy brain, getting good sleep, having fun, deep breathing, doing things outside my comfort zone, it was then that I was finally able to reach out and grab the things that I really wanted out of life. The good news here is that all this applies to you. If you guys want to lead a very special life, if you want to cram everything that matters to you in this very finite time that we have, you give yourselves the best chance possible by training your brain. Makes sense, right? Well, I'm actually going to keep my fingers crossed that none of you do this. But if you do, then I hope that you will. Because I think that I don't want any of you to do this because more people out there applying this information means more competition for me. And I don't want that. So I'm begging you, ladies and gentlemen, I am begging you on my knees! On my knees! Not to apply this information. And if you do apply this information, only apply it just a little bit so that you don't get to truly experience the benefits that it has to offer. Sir Toastmaster.